What if the thoughts you repeat every day are quietly shaping your entire life, your happiness, your fears, your relationships, and even your future? Today, we're breaking down a powerful book that challenges the way you think about almost everything. 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think by Brianna Wiest. This isn't your typical self-help book filled with step-by-step formulas. Instead, it's a collection of short, deeply reflective essays that explore your mindset, emotional health, self-awareness, and personal growth. Each essay is designed to make you pause, reflect, and really question your habits, your beliefs, and your automatic reactions. So, let's dive into the core ideas of this book and see how it can truly change the way you think. One of the strongest messages in the book is simple but incredibly powerful. Your thoughts create your experience of life. Brianna Wiest explains that most of our suffering doesn't come from events themselves, but from how we interpret them. Imagine two people facing the exact same situation. Their reactions, and ultimately their outcomes, can be completely different, all because of their internal narrative. She encourages us to observe our thoughts instead of just blindly believing them. Just because a thought pops into your mind doesn't automatically make it true. When you start to question your negative thinking patterns, you begin to take back control over your emotions and your decisions. It's about becoming the gatekeeper of your own mind. Another major theme is self-sabotage, and Wiest has a fascinating take on it. She argues that many of us unknowingly destroy opportunities, not because we're lazy or weak, but because success feels unfamiliar and we often stay stuck in habits, relationships, or jobs that no longer serve us, simply because they feel safe. Our brains are wired to prefer familiarity over happiness. The book challenges you to ask yourself a tough question. Am I choosing this because it has a weed for me, or just because it's comfortable? According to Wiest, real growth always feels uncomfortable at first. That discomfort isn't a red flag. It's a sign that you're evolving and pushing past your old limits. A huge part of the book is dedicated to emotional intelligence and healing. Brianna Wiest makes it clear that ignoring your emotions doesn't make them go away. It just pushes them deeper, where they can cause even more trouble. She explains that emotions are signals, not enemies. Your anxiety, sadness, anger, and fear are all messages trying to tell you that something needs your attention. So, instead of asking, "How do I stop feeling this way?" she suggests we should ask, "What is this emotion trying to teach me?" Healing truly begins when you stop running from discomfort and start listening to what your feelings are trying to tell you. It's about turning towards yourself with curiosity instead of judgment. The book also talks deeply about letting go of past mistakes, of old identities that no longer fit, and of outdated versions of yourself. Wiest explains that so many people stay emotionally attached to who they used to be, even when that person is a complete mismatch for their present life. Growth requires releasing the need to be understood by everyone. It means accepting that, as you change, you might confuse people who only knew your old self. Letting go isn't about forgetting what happened. It's about accepting it, learning from it, and moving forward without carrying all that unnecessary emotional weight. It's about giving yourself permission to be who you are now. Another critical insight from the book revolves around self-worth. Wiest reminds us that our self-worth should never depend on our productivity, other people's approval, or our list of achievements. So many of us tie our value to how useful, successful, or liked we are. But this mindset is a direct path to burnout and constant dissatisfaction. The book encourages you to build an identity based on your inner values, not on external validation. When you stop chasing approval from others, you start living a more honest, authentic, and peaceful life. Your worth is inherent. It's not something you have to earn. Throughout the essays, Brianna Wiest constantly emphasizes the importance of being present. Think about it. Most of our anxiety comes from worrying about a future that hasn't happened yet, and most of our regret comes from dwelling on a past we can't change. The book encourages readers to bring their focus back to what they can actually control, the here and now. Your small, daily choices, your habits, and your reactions are what truly shape your long-term outcomes, much more than any dramatic, one-time change. Being present helps you respond to life thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. This awareness gives you the power to break your old patterns and create new ones. Finally, Wiest challenges our traditional definitions of success and happiness. She argues that success isn't just about money, status, or recognition. True success is about alignment. Are your daily actions aligned with your core values? Does your lifestyle actually support your mental and emotional well-being? The book suggests that real happiness comes from clarity, an emotional balance, not from constantly chasing the next big achievement. It's about building a life that feels good on the inside, not one that just looks good on the outside. At its heart, 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think is a guide to becoming more conscious of your inner world. It teaches you to slow down, to reflect, and to question the silent beliefs that guide every aspect of your life. You don't need to change everything overnight. The first and most important step is simply to become aware, because awareness is the foundation of any real and lasting transformation. If this summary resonated with you, I promise the full book offers even deeper insights and reflections that you'll want to revisit again and again. I highly recommend getting your own copy. You can find the Amazon purchase link in the description below. Using our link is a great way to get the book and support the channel at the same time. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more content, and share this with someone who you think needs a shift in perspective today. Thanks for watching.